So you add this on top of just trying to be a new mom or trying to be a newlywed. It's, yeah, well, I guess, and also thank you for asking, because not many people have asked if I'm okay, but it's a very real thing to be going through behind the scenes.
And the answer is, would it be fair to say not really okay, as in it's really been a struggle?
Yes.
Why I think I'm completely justified to describe Meghan Markle as a compulsive liar. Let me give you some background to the guy doing that interview, Meghan. He's called Tom Bradby. He is longtime friends of William and Harry. And actually, after that interview, William ended the friendship with Tom Bradby because he felt like Bradby had sided with the Sussexes over the Cambridges. That interview had been planned for weeks and weeks and weeks. Meghan knew that was going to be part of a primetime TV special, which she would use to start to address the fact that she was unhappy within the royal family. So the fact that she is now prepared to throw Bradby under the bus again in front of millions of people and claim that he somehow set her up is ludicrous. It was all planned.
Of course, and nobody made her say that. But here's the good news. It ends in triumph. She's free now of you horrible people. She's over here in America, which we're told is just a home of racial justice, sweetness, love, and light. Wait, that's not her message. Wait, it has to be in order to justify leaving your country for mine, given all the racists over in Great Britain. I don't quite understand the logic, but maybe she'll get me there. Anyway, she feels good. And you know why she feels good? Because she is wearing color, Dan. Among the other tortures the royals put her through, she had to wear oatmeal. Okay, watch. This is soundbite 26.
Until that last week in the UK, I rarely wore color. And I never wanted to upstage or ruffle any feathers. So I just tried to blend in. But I wore a lot of color that week.
Yeah.
Just felt like, well, let's just look like a rainbow.
It's like looking at Nelson Mandela. It's like Nelson Mandela all over.
Yeah, I mean, the slight issue, of course, is that she wore colour all the time during her time within the royal family. So it's just another lie. It's just another ridiculous lie.
Right?
But who cares what colour you're wearing? What, she was free, wasn't she, Meghan? She was free. And of course, it is, in reference to what you said before you played that clip, it is actually, I think, important to note, the only real-world example of racism that Meghan Markle has ever experienced in her entire life was when a bad apple called her mother the N-word in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm. Right. I
mean, she has chosen to return.
Not to denigrate my own country, but I'm just saying for people like Meghan Markle who are woke and constantly lecturing us, they don't really love America. And they don't really see this as like the center of racial justice and homogeny. So I'm not exactly sure what the thought was in running from the racist Great Britons who voted for Brexit over here to America. In her world, the world of the woke, we're equally, if not more problematic.
Yeah, and can I just, Meghan, just give one word, right, to my country and to the people of Great Britain? Because after the Black Lives Matter movement, when lots of the extremists tried to bring the George Floyd hysteria to the UK, the government actually commissioned a great guy, a black guy called Tony Sewell, to bring together a wide range of top British black academics for a long-running report into racism in the UK. And that report has now been released, Meghan, and found that Britain is not an institutionally racist country. And there is proof and evidence to back up everything they say. And in fact, when you look at where there are discrepancies in achievement, it is down to class and not down to colour. And white working class boys in Britain are one of the most underprivileged groups. So I just am sick of this narrative that Harry and Meghan are trying to put on an international pedestal that Britain is a racist country, because Meghan, provably it's not. That doesn't mean that racism doesn't exist. Of course, racism exists everywhere. But the UK is actually one of the least racist countries in the world.